Hello. In today's video, we're going to do an introduction to low content books and publishing via the Kindle Direct Publishing Platform, also known as KDP. So if you don't have an Amazon account, you can sign up for one. If you have one, you just sign in. And when you go through and sign up for an account or sign into your account, they're going to ask you some financial details and make sure that they get the information they need for a 1099 to be able to get you the money for the commissions for your books that have sold and to obviously make sure you pay your government taxes on it. So once you have it signed up and signed in, you'll go into your account and you'll have a dashboard. Yours will be blank if it's the first time you've ever published anything. And you have two options. You have Kindle ebooks and paperback books. So this is how we're able to print books. You could put books on Amazon for anything you can think of. Nonfiction, fiction, and in this case, low content. So what do we mean by low content books? Well, in its very simplest form, something like this. This is by a person calling themselves EXWP Press, and they made an electrician's journal. They put a picture of a sloth on the front, and inside, blank pages. That's it, just blank lines. They made a blank journal. This is a blank line journal, and a cool cover is certainly the most simplistic form of a low content book. Other options are like this one that we created here, which is a guest book for a vacation home. And it's got some design around the outside. Um, First page kind of lays out some information that people can write in about the place that they're at. And then on the subsequent pages, guests can write in there what they enjoyed about their stay, special messages for the host, and whatnot. Some more advanced ideas might be a weekly planner for teachers, let's say. And we'll go ahead and look that up and see what comes up. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Some of these might be commercially produced ones that are being sold on here, and some of them might be low content books. So if they have spiral bound, they're definitely commercially produced. The ones that you make in Kindle can only be soft cover, glossy or matte, and white or cream pages on the interior. We're going to take a look at this one, Chaos Coordinator. Um, we can scroll down, and in the product details section, we'll see it's called independently published. That means that chances are it is published through KDP or CreateSpace. This one was done in April this year. And let's say they're doing pretty well. They got a rank of 15,000 on Amazon bestsellers, so they're rocking pretty good. This one's selling nicely for them. Got themselves a cover here with a cool headline, Chaos Coordinator. And then you scroll inside, they've got a yearly review calendar. They have the month on two pages, looks like back to back. And then they have individual days where you can write in things with check boxes. So you check off lists as you go. Very nice. And then some sections for blank line for notes. This is definitely a little bit more advanced of an interior. So if you've never designed things for publication before, this one would probably take you some time to get to know, though there are some options to buy templates already online. And that's something we'll go into in another video, but it's just to give you a really fast, simple overview of the KDP platform and the idea behind low content publishing. So the idea here is that we're not writing a fiction book about aliens and space invaders or something like that, though you could if you wanted to. Those things take longer, right? Here we're creating books that are very repeatable and easier to make. Cool interiors that people will find useful in specific niches, and then making an awesome cover to go on the front of it, throwing it up on Amazon, and putting a price on it. So $7.99. What are they making off of that? Well, let me go back to my platform and we'll take a look at this guest book that I have up. I have it priced at $5.99, and we'll go edit some details on it. I got to put in my password. Hopefully you guys won't see it, which I'll blank out anyway. But so now that I'm logging in because it timed me out, you can see that these things are grayed out because it's already been published, but basically you got to give it a title, you give it a subtitle, you put in a author's name. You can use pen names. You can't use crazy things like best books ever and stuff like that. That's misleading to the user, but you can use a pen name. So I use, like, for example, like one of my DBAs is Ninja Design Shack. When I write a book that's more geared towards adults or might have some adult language in it, I use Ninja Adult Designs, for example. So it kind of keeps them separated. You have the description area here, which is this area here. So you get to fill that in. And then you have all your keywords, and we'll go in depth into keywords and how that works. And you say you have the publishing rights, you get to choose your categories. You tell them whether it has adult content or not in it, swear words, adult situations, and the such. After you go through that section, you go in, you pick a KDP ISBN, which is like an international number to recognize your book on Amazon. It's kind of like its unique serial number. You get to choose what kind of book is it, meaning is it black and white interior with cream paper, a little bit yellow, black and white with white, most common, or is it a colored interior? Colored interiors are very expensive, but if you're doing like a colored book for some reason where pictures are super important, you would want to do that. You pick your trim sizes. They have a bunch available, whether it has bleed or no bleed, and whether it's matte or glossy on the cover. And then you upload the interior, which they call the manuscript, and then you upload the cover separate. And once you do that, it gives you a previewer so that you can make sure that you didn't end up putting anything that would get cut off outside the lines, and make sure that it would print properly. We'll go through that in another video. And then it comes to here where you say you want it in all territories, and then this is where you set your price. So I have this one set for $5.99. Basically, printing cost is $2.15. My royalty, every book I sell, make $1.44. Expanded distribution, this book's not available for it because it's in a weird size, but if it was, I'd make 25 cents on every sale. Expanded distribution is basically Amazon puts it out there in a whole bunch of other non-Amazon websites, and if people order through those expanded distribution areas, you make a cut of that. Then they have 7 other marketplaces where you can set your prices accordingly in the UK and see what you would get. So here I'd get 1.28 euros. I do need to update this one because we always want to be like cognizant of that 99 mentality, which is when people see something that costs $5.99, it looks so much better than saying $6. Right, I tried playing with this. I do like $6.49 in some cases. I've tried doing some things, but it's pretty well proven that that pricing, doing that model, or even what Walmart does, maybe 98, 97, is psychologically trickier in the sense that people see that price and they associate it with a better deal than just saying like 537. People are like, why would you choose 537? So Amazon does it best where it just calculates based on the currency exchange what it should be priced at to equal that same amount in the US, but you can just go through, update those on your own. It's been submitted, and when it gets submitted, it would say under review, and they usually take a day or two to review them. I've had them as fast as a couple hours get reviewed and posted, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But anyway, that's the name of the game. Create cool covers, create cool interiors, and put them up on Amazon to get published and make some money. That's what the low content game is all about. So if you're interested in learning more, please watch the other videos we have on this series. We're going to go into depth and we're going to take you through the whole process of how to do it for yourself.